it hurts the parents because that is what they have taught. So they feel like they're failing. When there's a point of time later on that the child keeps doing it, sometimes parent doesn't even want to show up because they're like, I don't know what to do with them anymore.
It might be something different that engages that family, but we know that students do better if the families and the schools are working together.
This is not a Caucasian population anymore. It's a blend, it's a mixture. And then we need to really embrace that and see the change. So open the community up a little bit more to these changes and to these opportunities to learn and to educate and to practice and to celebrate.
So I think Appleton is very proactive in its essence of trying to figure out what's going on. But like we talked about, there's still a lot of minority students here not graduating. So that goes back to, we need to get more teachers involved and maybe get some groups more focused in resolving the issues. I mean, let's just not talk about it. Let's be about it.
So what do you have to talk about? My mom?
Talk about your mom.
My mom. Well, I'm sure I've told you before, my mom is my best friend, or one of them. No, probably my best friend. And actually, now that I created a book club at school, she, on her own, asks what we're reading and then reads that book every time. And I didn't realize she was doing that until I got back last summer, and she had read like 3 or 4 books that I had told her I was reading. So I think that's kind of her way of staying up with me and my goings on, which is pretty cool. She's like my closest link to home too. I talk to her every day, and she bugs me, and sometimes I get annoyed with it. But like everyone, I'm sure that's the same for everyone.
Yeah, she pays for my school. Some of it, at least, which I think is pretty neat. She doesn't have to be doing that, but she is. She didn't have to have kids, but she did. Yeah, I don't know. I was having a really bad day today, and I just called my mom. We were talking on the phone for a while. It was nice. It's frustrating, though. She's frustrating, but she's there for me when I need her to be there.
And you said you love her?
I love her so much. I love my mother. Sometimes we just sit and read books together. I don't know. She's like, that's a good moment of love when I can look over and I see her and she's just as happy as I think I am. I don't know.
My name is Lucy Holtze, major in environmental science and minor in biology. I applied mostly at first because I looked at the courses and then it covered a lot of the requirements, which, is really stupid. But one of my really good friends went on this trip and she's like, yeah, I hit stuff with hammers and it was really weird, but really good community and... Yeah, she seemed to really have a blast, and I could really tell. I think it was really cool that even though I had this legacy of people that I knew, it was never... I could always experience it for myself and have that be my own, which was really cool. Yeah, I could learn about this geology looking at a textbook or looking at maps or even just pictures of this stuff, the same sites that we visited. But just going out into the field and having these crazy stops sometimes where we're bushwhacking or not, just the physicality of touching something and holding it, this is this, and it's a lot easier, I think, to connect those things.